He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's locked. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The give on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go to the counter. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They found something along that right sideline. Good job to get the foot down. And here comes the punt team. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Manning. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And some room to work. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Longhorns are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. Now on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Offense gets set for 2nd down. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged out of the air. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. Makes it past the marker. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep showing.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by a field goal over Boise State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. 2nd down coming up. The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up the yard. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabs it in the middle. They'll immediately call timeout. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker, it's Wingo. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. The 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll line up for a second down play. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the quick pass. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on! He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the just dismissing tackles. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he will house it. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
What a great play. He gets the pick six, but that started with pressure on the quarterback. Getting in his lap, hitting him while he's throwing the football. The ball is off target. The defense makes the play and takes it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 11 over Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side now. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's locked. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Cooper. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the 1st down. Punt team on the field. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Brings up 2nd down. To the air, it's Manning. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Might as well give it to him again. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Booker. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Manning. Flips it out in the flat, and they pick up just a few on that completion. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catches signaled for and made. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the outside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. From the gun to give, looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He breaks a tackle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there. They're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Manning. That's caught, it's Wingo. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's locked. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. And that is how we will wrap this one up. With yet another unranked team taking down a